You know, I'm in touch with a lot of coaches, and I love having conversations with them about what do they see as their, what are their greatest challenges, or what are the things that they really need to master, or what do they struggle with in building their practices. And one of the things that is interesting, that comes up frequently is like this is the question of qualification, right? What qualifies me? Am I qualified, to help these other people upgrade their lives? And what gives me that qualification? And I was asked directly within this past year. I was at a jazz club, hanging out with my mama, watching some cool jazz up in Oregon, and this sweet older lady. I was the second youngest person in the room. I know that because I was sitting next to the youngest person in the room by far, and I was the second by far. This sweet old lady, she just asked me straight up. So what do you do? And I said, I am, and I play with that answer all the time. And I I said this in a room full of geriatric people. I said, yeah, I'm Viagra for the mind. That didn't go the way I thought it would. Nope. Wasn't as funny as it sounded to me. Anyway, I said I'm a life coach. And most of the people at the table just were completely expressionless. I figured, okay, this conversation is going to change directions quickly. But this one woman said, really? Wow, how interesting. What qualifies you to do that? And I thought, oh man, I love that so much. And I said, let me begin to answer that question by telling you what doesn't qualify me. And I've got a long list of those things. I don't remember how many of those things I said to her, but I've written some of them down here because I want to say them to you. And I'll tell you right now, what doesn't qualify me to charge a strong fee or be a coach in the first place is not my undergraduate degree. Repping Muhlenberg right there. Yeah, that's my Muhlenberg college flag. My degree in psychology from Muhlenberg College does not qualify me to be a coach. Nor does my master's degree in counseling from Arizona State, which is repped right here on a Sparky Sun Devil license plate. Nor does being a social worker in Atlantic City, that says Sea Isle. I lived in Sea Isle City, the Jersey Shore, after college. So those 4 years working with chronic schizophrenics and homeless folks and drug addicts didn't qualify me. Nor did my jobs before that, working in youth shelters, volunteering in adolescent psychiatric units, not qualifying me. Like I said, my licensure as a licensed therapist and doing years and years of work with all kinds of different populations of people experiencing different challenges in life, not what qualified me. Not attending some of the best coaching schools that exist did not qualify me. Having two of who I consider to be the best coaches on the planet, Steve Chandler and Steve Hardison, does not qualify me. Having done lots of work with other coaches does not qualify me. I mean, not as a coach, as a coaching client, me doing that work does not qualify me. Not even like that. My never-ending commitment to perpetually sharpening my own saw by being a voracious reader and studier of the human mind and spirit and potential and personal development and consciousness studies. Of course, having been coached and not having attended workshops and retreats all over the world, having worked with sangomas or shamans in South Africa, and gone and studied with gurus in India. It's not what qualifies me. None of that stuff does. Now, all that stuff has been tremendously valuable, however, right? But it's not what qualifies me. So then I told her, I said, what does qualify me is two things. One is my belief in humans and love for them, and two is my insatiable desire to serve them and to help them upgrade the way that they're using their lives. That's what truly qualifies me. All the other stuff has been critically valuable in terms of helping me be truly of service, of course. And I'll do another one of these posts very, very soon I'm sure it's posted already by the time you're seeing this, which is on all the different ways that we as coaches need to be sharpening our saws. But that's not what qualifies us. That's what gives us more mastery. All right, really, what qualifies us is believing in people and being committed to serving them. All right, create miracles. Talk to you guys soon.